to the goalkeeper. It's throwing now. Thrown to Turner. Then back to Tinker, who will knock it forward. Marshall tries to flick it on, and Grejlak trying to chase onto it, but it's cleared away. Preston's clearance was deflected. Turner got it forward to Morris, then back to Deacon, and to Turner, who's looking for Grejlak. Grejlak was offside. Curtis Turner just not quite thinking there, but Morris is going to rescue it and keep it in, so this attack is still going for Stocksbridge. Playing back, looking for Tinker. Tinker, first touch, takes it to the left, drills across in. Falls to Morris, pushed it away by the defence. It's Mason Warren with a crucial last-ditch tackle to avoid the lines against Bournemouth. Jen Steiger Larson, the scorer. Big throw into the box. Owen heads away to the edge of the area. Grejlak clears. It's blocked by Burrows. Goes back into the box. Owen heads it, and Aiton collects in the box. Back it goes to Cross. Trims the cross in. Rawson goes for the header. Head away. Here comes a volley from Swales, and it's blocked before it can reach the goal. Good play from Belper. Big throw into the box, headed on across the 6-yard area, and that was dangerous, but easily we are doing that. Hello to Suoko saying, come on Stocky, give me a reason to drink and celebrate tonight. I know you don't need a reason. As the ball goes forward, looking for Morris. Bounce over his head, Marshall gets a touch, and he knocks it long over to try and get past Evans. He has to hold off of it, gets it on the left-hand side, Marshall, still on the ball. Moves it back to Deacon, then moves it to Turner, urged to shoot, does shoot, near post saved by Preston, and then it's a poor clearance by Evans, and it's going to go out for a corner kick. And Bradford Park Avenue are now 1-0 upon Sherwood Colliery. The goodest man, Jack Goodman, has scored. Ball goes forward, look for Marshall, but well cleared by Belper. King can't keep in, Swales keeps it in though, and it's not forward, looking for Crofts, who good control for Eagleton's able to tackle him, then back to Crofts, gets it under control again on that right-hand side, and then Deacon's trying to tackle him, and Eagleton as well, chips it forward, goes to Morris, who moves into the box on the left-hand side. Can he get his finish right? Yes, he does! The Steelers lead through James Morris. It's a beautiful finish. It's a beautiful finish from James Morris after a lovely lob ball from Paul Eagleton. He curls it beyond Kieran Preston. He's got no chance. Morris found the bottom corner. It's 1-0 to the Steels against Belper Town. Going to chase it, but Broadhead has that well covered, and he's going to get it out. Ball not forward, and it's Eagleton who clears it away, but then not back, and it's going to go to Atem here on the left-hand side. Finds Keenan coming forward with it. And then he will get it to the left here, back to Swales. He's on the left wing at the moment, and Keenan knocks it forward. Goes over Eagleton's head. Oh, he has to clear. Into the area goes to Atem. It's lofted and over the bar. Not the best clear. Hello and welcome to Brecon Moor for this Northern Premier League East commentary between Stocksbridge Park Steels and Consett AFC. I'm your commentator this afternoon, Adam Allcroft, for the return of football after 2 weeks. We were called off last Saturday due to the frozen pitch, and Storm Dara taking its wrath. Well, I think it's water pitch, not frozen one, but Storm Dara essentially had its wrath on English football and Welsh football last week. We're back though today here at Brecon Moor for another big game. The Steels are looking for revenge on Consett. We went up to their place on a Tuesday night. It was absolutely freezing, and in the last minute, Consett nicked the game with a late penalty from Brandon Holzer. Today, Stocksbridge will be looking to turn that round and grab the 3 points to get back into the top 5, because much like ahead of the Belper game, matches that were played with Stocksbridge not playing have seen the Steels drop out of the top 5 and out of those crucial playoff places. But the Steels will have to do it without some key players, so we'll go through the team for you today. So it's Ben Townsend in goal, then there is no Tom Charlesworth due to suspension, one of Stocksbridge's best players this season. Jordan Lemon comes in to replace him, then there's Jack Tinker, Curtis Turner, Elliot Owen, Paul Eagleton, Danny Deacon, Oliver Grejlak, James Morris, Tommy Marshall and Jack Dolman. Dolman's in for Alex O'Connor, suspended for that red card at the end of the Belper game. On the bench is Elliot Murray, who can make his second debut, makes his return today. Ash Butterworth, Silas Valladolid Collins, he's had to wait for his debut after that postponement last week. Dan Hernandez and Miguel Valsao. So for Consett, it's Harry Moss in goal, then Jordan Patterson, Dominic Curl, Mark Costello, Liam College, Charlie Exley, David Alassane, Matthew Slocum, Brandon Holdsworth, Calvin Smith and Isaac Walker. The bench is Will Shaw, Elliot Claydon and Jack Cahill. We're just getting the handshakes. It's 2 number 4s as captain today, Curtin and Mark Costello. So it looks like Consett will have the kick-off today. The referee, Mr. Johnston, refereed the 2 Bradford Park Avenue games this season for Stocksbridge. Back today at Brackenmore. It was a 3-0 loss, which was the last time we had him as ref, so hopefully that won't repeat. But here we go. So Consett get us underway in the all-red kit, kicking from right to left, while it is Consett. The Stocksbridge Park team, in the yellow shirts, blue shorts kicking from left to right. Looks like we've got Tommy Marshall on the right wing, Jack Dolman on the left, and James Morris centre forward with Greg way back into the field after being on the wing for the last few games. Costello's won the ball, knocks it into the box, but Iggulden heads it away. Back to Costello, chests it down, tries to loft it into the box, but Owen heads away, bounces in front of Deacon and lays off a Dolman, who we're going to lay a long pass out. We're looking for Morris. It's too heavily hit though, and so it's just going to end up going to the corner flag before just rolling out for a throw, and it is going to head Consett in a bit if the Steelers can get their positioning right for this one. So right now it's Patterson with the throw-in. Throws in, trying to claim Consett do get out that way early. Put a pass breaking forward, but Iggulden's read it well. Back with Townsend, who has been calm under the ball and then knocks it long, looking for Marshall, but headed away if it can get to him. Greshak got a touch on the clearance, but Consett have won it back on the left-hand side, but Lemon blocks it. Back in the middle, Slocum wins the ball and gets fouled in the meantime by Deacon. Actually, no, the foul's been given the other way. Something that Jason Miller, the Consett manager, not too pleased about. I think it was a 50-50. I think it would have been continue the game as per, to be honest, but Stocksbridge getting the look on that decision. Townsend will come to take it. It be turned into an attacking opportunity. Townsend sending the ball long. Look for Iggulden, head away to the edge of the area. Deacon bounces behind him, but he gets the ball. Lays it off to Turner, who looks to take him left wing. Big first touch. Finds it Tinker on the left. Tinker turns well. Gets shoved in, but not enough a shove to be a free kick, and it is cleared away. Dolman will look to win it, and he does do so. Had to fight with Deacon for it actually, and Dolman will try and go down, get shown down a cul-de-sac and out. He goes for a throw-in. But then Consett do lose it. Back with Lemon, who will look to spread out to right wings. A good pass. Can Marshall now turn his man? He's got beyond him for a moment, but he's holding him out onto that right wing. Marshall got some help through Grejlak, but Marshall wants to do it on his own to the touchline. Sliding tackle stops him. Will be a corner kick early on for the Steels. We will, of course, keep you up to date on all the other fixtures in the Northern Premier League East and local scorelines, and we have got one to tell you about. Rotherham United are ahead against Northampton. Johnson Clark Harris has scored. So corner kick will be Deacon to take. High lofted, looking for that far post. Keeper can't get it, headed towards it, but there's a foul by a Stocksbridge player. Foul on the keeper, according to the referee, Mr. Johnston. Keeper stretched for it, couldn't get to it, and it's one of those where you're never sure. It's a tactic that I think Ben Townsend uses a lot, so we can't complain too much. Where if you don't get the ball, go down like you've been hurt, and sometimes the referee usually looks kind on you, and I think that might have happened. Hello, Teresa Simpson saying, "Come on, Steels from Keswick." Nice to see you today on the commentary today. Ball head away and then cleared away by Curl. Down it goes. Iggulden volleys it away, but then Costello intercepts. Grejlak intercepts, but he's just returned it back to Costello. He'll play those tunes all day as he knocks it long. But it should be read by Owen, who will try and take it round Allison, and he clears it out, and it did take a touch off Allison, so it will be a throw into Stocksbridge. 5 minutes into this one, it is 0-0. Looking out to Owen. Owen right footed drills it forward and just goes for everyone before going out for another throw-in. On the right hand side, Patterson launches it downfield, headed away by Owen and won by Turner. Turner looking for that curling pass towards Marshall. That's going to be a bit too much for Marshall, even with all his speed. But he has closed down the keeper quite well. I think Marshall got a touch onto that, but but then again the linesman is doing it the other way. Harry Moss there could have been looked a bit of a fool by Marshall's pace, but Stocksbridge get it back. Thrown down here to Dolman, and then he doesn't get controller and it goes out, and that's Dolman not started the way he wanted to continue in this game. There's notice we've got two VOs on display here in front of us, and they are completely different heights. Someone's going to get in trouble, and I'm not sure who, probably Consett. Long ball forward by Moss here. Costello heads it up into the air. Allison's going to try and chest it, but he's been met by Deacon and Turner will volley it away from him. Back in the defence it goes. Curl, who does and volleys it forward, looking for Hopworth, who will head out looking for Allison, and it's nicked away from him, and Tinker has it. Forward pass to Dolman, who gets it under control, and he's trying to find Tinker. Dolman's having a bit of a shocker so far, as he sends that one out of play. It's just not working out for him, anything he's been trying to do. Ball's with Patterson at the moment. Throw forward, Costello heads on, but then hit away by Owen. Turner races onto the ball, wins it. It's out to Lemon, who takes his time to send it forward. It's going to be a 50-51, but Marshall's raced back and got it before he ends up knocking it out play for a Consett throw. I think the kids are wanting a foul, it definitely wasn't, and that's the bias of children. As Marshall has won the ball back though, puts it into the middle and then lays off for Deacon. Deacon decides to cross the body before taking it into his stride, lays it back to Tinker. Back to Deacon now in the middle, who forced to turn and look towards the right hand side pitch for switching it onto his left, and back with Tinker on that left hand side. Tinker didn't know what to do, he knocks it right forward, looking for that run of Marshall, but just a bit too far ahead. It's a good idea, just not executed in the exact way he'd have wanted. Right, now it's with Moss. First goal of the day in the Northern Premier League East have come, and it is Reece York who has scored for Grimsby Borough. That is away at Bishop Auckland, one of the big long away trips that happens in this division. Alright, Elko tried him, that's goal line sticks round as it's Calvin Smith, knocks it, finds a good overlap option. Now it's with Walker. Walker's looking to turn around Eagledon, but Eagledon stays calm as anything. Got his right foot in there to knock it out for a corner kick, but it is another good opportunity for Consett now, early on in this game. Consett with their first goal in the game, they've had the majority of the possession as well, 57%. Here comes the corner in, and it's Consett gets a touch at first, appeals for a handball, not given, and then cleared away by Stocksbridge. All the way back to Moss now. He's not going to be pressured by Marshall or Deacon, who are the two furthest forward people for the Steels. So it's right now it's with Harry Moss. Takes time for sending it long. Going to go out and then be out for a throw-in. Didn't look at your text, did you? Back now with Lemon, who will send it back to Townsend. Yeah, it's a poor pass, and Townsend looks right out to play, and Stocksbridge not looking on it at the moment. They're just allowing Consett to put the pressure on now. Back now, thrown in by Curl. to Grezlak, who gets it away. Morris wins it, and he's been forced further back, might lose the ball here, does lose the ball to Slocum, and then Morris commits the foul, and it will be a Stocksbridge, a Consett free kick. Loads of goals have just happened. Gartha for a head against Ossett, Matt Ancliffe the scorer. Belper a head against Brighouse, Tavonga Kulea the scorer. And Newton Ancliffe head against Pontefract, Jake Pitching scorer. All goals coming away from home so far. Here comes free kick. Calvin Smith, high lofted one towards the far end of the box. Eagleton heads it, but almost falls to Costello. Enough of a touch gets it away, but then the shot goes in. Townsend blocks it, and then it's cleared away, but only back to Consett. First touch pass back into the middle. Looking to turn the tap, but well read by Turner with a tackle clearance that puts Consett back in their own half. So back with Curl now. Goal in the Premier League, by the way. Liverpool are losing 1-0 to Fulham. Pereira, the scorer. That's league leaders, Liverpool. So Turner's left over the top. Morris surely offside. The referee didn't even wait for his linesman on that occasion. He was calling it. I don't think a single complaint about that one. I think Morris was just hoping, come on, lads, don't be blind today. And bounce straight to the left-hand side, and we tackled before it's cleared away by Stocksbridge. Only to Deacon, not very far away, but then he does get away to Dorman. Dorman touch takes him behind him, sends it back to Tinker, who takes a touch forward to Dorman again, who is immediately put under pressure and then loses the ball. So it's not been a good game for Dorman so far, but this time, they've lost the ball again, and it goes out for a Consett throw. Jack Dolman, without trying to be too controversial here, is becoming a bit of a contender for our first half substitute. As Jordan Patterson gets a telling off the referee for taking a few too many yards. He is a stickler, this referee. So you quickly learn about him as Consett then pass it out to play for a throw-in. This is not a Barcelona-esque football from either side at the moment. Not a good time for South Yorkshire team so far. Barnsley are now losing as well as in. Josh McGuinness has put Exeter ahead. Throw-in is with Tinker now. Launch it downfield. Allison shoves his man off it and Consett get the ball back, but they only get it back to Stocksbridge. But Owen slices the ball. You could tell Stocksbridge haven't played in 2 weeks at the moment, but then Grezlak's won it. Laid off for Marshall. Marshall's got a bit of space, but he is closed down fairly quickly, and he's going to not try and beat his man and slow it down, but then he does, slows it down and beats him as he goes down the right-hand side. Slide tackle goes in, blocks it, and it will be a corner kick, the second of the game for Stocksbridge. Last time it ended up in a free kick to Consett, a foul keeper, but hopefully Moss will flap around with it a bit like he did that time. Away with it with that foul. Working like to the far post, and here comes launching that corner towards far post, and Moss has to palm it over the bar. I think it might have been going in itself. Because that's what's interesting, is that Moss, in his positioning there, and it is going to go back to Deacon on this right-hand side. I think really it should have gone to the opposite side with the way he found it over. But referee's not being a stickler on that. Moss is not in the centre of the goal like most keepers would be from a corner. He is moved himself further to the far post where Stocksbridge normally aim their corners. I think someone's been studying set pieces. Here comes that corner, look for the far post. Moss punches it, still in the box. Eagleton puts it back in the area, knocked away, hit it, and then blocked by Grezlak. And then Consett able to clear. And then Dorman's going to knock it back into the box. Costello heads away. Owen will head it right back. It's Costello again with a header away. Grezlak knocked it down, back over to Turner, who's on that left-hand side at the moment. Moves it onto his right foot, back to Dorman. He's going to try and put it in the box, but it's a poor one, blocked by Ellison, and then Owen with a 50-50 skews it way back into his own box. Could have turned into an attack Consett, but Lemon's read it well, knocks it over the top. The flag is not up there on Grezlak. Grezlak plays it back, it's beyond everyone Moss claims. It was a good move by Stocksbridge, but unfortunately that pass didn't quite work out. It's still 0-0 here. And Grezlak, I was surprised the flag didn't go up. We're going to just say it was an expertly timed run and leave it at that. Ball goes forward, Lemon heads it away, and it's going to go out for a throw-in. So, 14 minutes gone in this game. It is 0-0 here. In a Premier League scoreline, Ipswich Town are ahead against Wolves, and Matt Docherty's own goal has put the Tractor Boys ahead as Costello sends it up into the air. Allison will head it back, and Tinker's going to look to win. That does, heads it forward to Dolman. Dolman struggles to take control of it. It's with Tinker. Tinker's took out by Costello, and I think Costello could see himself in the book for that one. At the very least, he should be in the book, in my opinion. A clattering challenge from the Consett captain. Some goals to tell you about while we wait on the decision about Costello. I think he has got away with it on this occasion. Oh wait, no, here comes Ian Johnston. I said, no, you're not getting away with this one for now. He's going to summon him back. But at least a talk, so we'll just stay here with this. We do have some goals to tell you about elsewhere in the league. Chat between the two captains at the moment, and we'll see what Ian Johnston will decide. And it looks like Costello has got away with that one, and a surprisingly light decision from Johnston. And I've got to tell you about Luke Mangum has put Sheffield FC 1-0 up on Heaton Stannington, and Brighouse have equalised against Belper. Naya Payne has scored. Turner stands over the ball with Danny Deacon also there. A right footer and a left footer. So not sure how the ball is going to be making its way into the box. It's going to be left to Turner. He's going to send it high, and that is very, very poor from Curtis Turner, and away to a free kick. It's high, wide, and not very handsome. Quite poor, really. Disappointing one from Curtis Turner as Consett take the goal kick. Before sending it long, it ends up going out for Consett throw after taking a block off Tinker. Patterson with the throw-in. Gets to Allison, chests it behind him. Manages to knock it before Turner can win it. Back to the right-hand side to Patterson. Holds it well and then finds Allison in the middle, who comes forward, and he's going to switch it looking for Walker. Lemon misses header. Walker gets it here on the left-hand side. Walker moves in the box, curls it, well palmed over by Townsend. Curling effort from Walker. Walker just didn't get the direction on it. I think he'd have wanted to. It was ended up in the path of Townsend, but Townsend has to go in full stretch to make sure it goes over the bar. It's a corner to the away team. Corner kick to Consett now, and they'll be looking to make the most out of their second set piece. A goal from Bramall Lane. Gus Harmer has put Sheffield United 1-0 up on Plymouth Argyle. Here comes the ball in, and Owen heads it away. Back to Allison, who's going to drill a shot in, blocked by Owen again. And then it's Grezlak trying to see if he can turn this into Dolman, who's going to try and turn this into a counter-attack. Look for Marshall, blocked. Lemon's going to then volley it forward and just didn't have the direction on it, headed away. Owen will slice it a bit forward, but it falls to Grezlak. Back to Deacon, who knocks it over the top, looking for Dolman, headed away from Patterson, but Grezlak will get onto it. Grezlak lays it off for Dolman, back to Deacon, and then back to Tinker. Stocksbridge have allowed Consett to get back here, but Tinker's going to run forward. Then flicks, goes back to Tinker. Tinker's in the box. Tinker takes a shot. No! I thought it was going to be it. We've been waiting for about 130 games for Jack Tinker to score. I've never wanted a man to score more than that. And he somehow puts it wide. It was amazing play. I thought it was it. I thought that was the moment. I've not seen better play. He's not going to get many better opportunities than that. Oh, it's such a shame. It looked like a brilliant finish to begin with as well. Lemon reads the ball well here as Stocksbridge trying to get back on the way, but he ends up knocking it out of play for a throw-in. I'm just so gutted there because I just, you know, it's an ongoing joke, and as much as he laughs when we take the mick of him for it, you can see it hurts a bit, and you just want him to score at this point. Oh God. Ooh, that's Liverpool apparently had a red card as well over in the Premier League. And a goal from the Kassam Stadium is that Sheffield Wednesday are 1-0 behind through Lee for the U's. Obviously United there. Morris has won the ball. Lays it off for Grezlak. Takes control of it. Moves into some space. He's going to look left hand side. Not a great pass. Falls to Morris. Can't get it under control. And Consett get the ball back here. And the clearance is poor and comes off the top of his own bench. And Stocksbridge will let the ball back through. After a bit of a poor start for the Steels, they've certainly turned things around at the moment and are in the ascendancy. Lemon with the throw-in. Yeah. Not really got many options though. Consett are blocking them off effectively. Goes it to Turner. Back to Lemon. Lemon with the overlap pass. Finds Marshall really well. Marshall just needs the final ball. Puts it in the near post. It slides. Grayson points to the left. Turner takes the volley. It's wide again. And Stocksbridge have just had 2 big chances in 5 minutes. Missed. And they're the ones that you're going to look back on if it all goes awry today. Tinker. And then actually it was Danny Deacon rather than Curtis Turner. Neither able to get their shots on target. Both from the left hand side, both on the left foot. It is disappointing. Long ball from Moss. Turner heads it toward the left to Dorman, who put a bit too much venom on that knock forward. It goes out for a throw-in. I think Dorman's coming up in that red number that comes from Football Manager when you play that game. But Stocksbridge are doing the right things at the moment, and to keep on doing that, you've got to imagine one of these chances is going to fall right. Launch throw-in from Morris heads it back to Costello though, and puts it back on the ball. Not more forward, and Eagleton reads it well, takes it forward, and maybe a bit too much forward, and that's been won by Consett. Then Deacon wins it back, make sure Eagleton doesn't get caught in possession. Lovely pass forward to Turner. That he's going to move to the right, try to deflect, and this could fall to Marshall. Marshall's racing to get onto it, and I think Marshall may have given away the foul there as he was trying to fight for it, and he has done. Free kick to the away team. 22 minutes going in this game, still 0-0 here. Brilliant, the league table, not made much change towards the top. Cleethorpe beat Emily last night to give themselves a 4-point advantage at the top of the table. After remaining 6, Newton Aycliffe winning above them and Dunstan drawing. Ball forward is going to be Teaton and Reed and clear it away. Patterson will keep it in. He keep the game going, but his pass forward is intercepted by Owen. Owen lays it off to the left to Deacon. Deacon into the middle to James and being forced backwards. Morris back to Owen now. And then he is going to lay it back to Townsend. Takes the touch. And then we'll send it long. Over the top of Dolman's head though, and that will go out for a Consett throw. Back with Patton, who will have a short little run up, then launch it forward. Owen clears it away, then headed right back. Eagleton measures it and doesn't get much away with it, but he does enough to get back onto it and goes to Deacon, who turns and manages to pass it sideways to Grezlak. He's got 2 men around him, but he's just got away from one really well. And that is a lovely pass to Marshall. Marshall's just going to be shoved away from it a bit, but Grezlak is offering himself as help again, which Marshall doesn't take, and maybe he should have. Marshall, he just feints the slide tackle away, then passes it to Grezlak. Grezlak's got a man on him though. Marshall just needs to move back on side. to Deakin, looking to find Grejlak. Grejlak pings it back from the edge of the line, but it's out of play before he does do so, and it's a goal kick. As it sounds like Ollie Collins is just warming up here on the sidelines. He was wearing a snood during the warm-up, which I think is illegal under Stocksbridge Parkfield bylaws. No snood shall pass into S36, I think is what it says on the town charter. Marshalls. I think we've just had a little knock. He's going just on the sidelines with Liv Phillips, our physio, so. And just making sure, because the referees make sure he does not return onto the pitch. Follows long, Deakin gets knocked onto it, and then Tinker will put it high and off to that left-hand side, and Patterson can only knock it out for a throw-in. So the Steels will be able to keep this going for now, this attack. So it's back now with Tinker for the throw-in. Throws it now to Dolman and then back to Tinker, who goes to the corner flag, but it's tackled and cleared. Only back to Owen though, who's more confident on the ball than you think he's going to be. Plays it forward and then back to Owen, and he just showed a bit of that as it goes back to Tinker, and the cross is deflected. Marshall didn't gamble, and Curl able to clear. Lemon tries to stretch to keep it on, but then it's on net, and now the attack is on, the counter attack. Lemon tried to get the tackle, but it's cleared away, and back to Townsend. Lemon on his first league start of the season with Tom Charles' suspension today. And Morris is going to get barged into the back of it. It will be a free kick. In a local scoreline, Chesterfield are ahead 1-0 up on Carlisle. Markandale the scorer, and Doncaster are 1-0 down to Wimbledon. Stevens has scored for the Dons. They're having a wombling Christmas time down at Plough Lane. The goal at the Cassim Stadium, Josh Windass has equalised for Sheffield Wednesday. That's against Arsenal United, 1-1. So he loses free kick. Free kick not into the box here, headed on by Eagledon. He's claiming for a corner, he's not going to get it. It's his header all day, and it's going to be a goal kick. Eagledon's learnt one thing, it is the idea of claiming for everything while here. Some other goals still back in the North Premier League East. 2-0 up on Ossett. Max Twiddle has scored from the spot. That's a satisfying name to say. Pontefract have equalised against Newton Aycliffe. Adam Watson has scored on his debut for the Colliers. And Liversidge are 1-0 up on Sherwood Colliery. Alfie Raw has scored from the penalty spot there. So it's thrown with Consett at the moment. Patterson has it deep in their own half. Launch it downfield, turn ahead forward, then knocked on to Dolman, lays it off now to Marshall, who controls it, trying to lay it past the man, but then tackled, and then Marshall's left a foot in on Costello, and Marshall is, I think, going to get in the book for this one. Which, what I'm going to say to that is that while I think it's not a wrong decision, Costello's tackle earlier was worse than in an attacking position, which is what Ian Richards is saying, and got away with the book. And Tommy Marshall here will, though, have the yellow card and be summoned over by the referee to make sure he knows he's got a yellow card. It's the inconsistencies that can frustrate from time to time, and that's just an example of one. Back now with Moss. I think the Consett manager's been on talking to him. I think he's kind of going, yeah, you're right, but this is why I'm annoyed about things most of the time. Managers can get on the flip side sometimes. It's nice to see. As Moss sends this one long. Eagledon will head it away. Dolman tries to get the touch, but he loses it. Then it goes back to College, who clears it away over to Allison, he loses the ball, and Tinker's tackle concludes, goes out for a Consett throw in their own half. Dolman and Marshall did score against Consett the last time we had the game here at Brackenmore, that 3-2 win where Stocksbridge were 2-0 up and then went to 2-2, but then Jack Dolman scored the winner. The ball goes out and out, goes for a throw. Tinker has that throw now. Back it goes to Eagledon and he gets the 1-2, back with him again. Forward and now took back now to Tinker, who finds, goes that back to Tinker, who moves into the middle, has to give it back with Turner, who's dropped deep, and he's going to knock one over the top, but that's too heavily hit and it's going to go out for a goal kick. We are 30 minutes gone in this game, it's 0-0 still. Had some lively moments, but I think we need a bit more to happen to warm up the crowd here on a cold December afternoon. Better than being at Fox Valley though, isn't it? So, Moss now left-footed, drills it forward, Turner chests it forward, but it's a powerful chest that goes out for a throw-in. Ashington are 1-0 up on Carlton. Josh Gilchrist the scorer. I think that is the longest away trip in the league. Carlton away at Ashington. The ball headed back to Costello. Now for Consett, they knocked it forward to Chase, but Walker's going to be met by Eagledon, who wins it back to Townsend, who sends it well forward. Morris will look to win it. Comes off Morris's back, and Curl gets it back now to College, who takes the touch and will send it forward. Look at that run of Allison, and Allison's got the pace here. But then it's Tinker, who just manages to get enough on it. Will go out for a Consett corner. Out of nothing really for the away team, but it shows you the danger David Allison presents. One thing from this left hand. Third of the game for the away team. Into the box it goes, Costello splits through in the head, and then Townsend trying to punch it away, does do so, but he's also being pushed at the same time, so we will get a free kick. That was one of those where he was given to like shoulder to shoulder with a player, and if it was a player he'd let it go, but if it's a keeper, they don't. As it was poor clearance from Eagledon that's been intercepted, and now being kept on the left hand side, but Holder can't do anything with it, and Turner has the ball now. Give it to Deacon, he's going to be met by Costello, but gets it out to Owen in time, who just will try and launch the left hand side, and the passing has just gone awry again, like it did in the first 15 minutes of the game. That's allowing Consett to just have a bit more time on the ball and a bit more adventure into the Steel's half. 32 minutes. Sherwood have equalised against Liversidge. Alexander Duameu, the scorer, and Newton Aycliffe are back ahead against Pontefract. Jake Pittersheen scores his second of the game, and now there's an attack going for Consett. Isaac Walker gets past Lemon, drills it into the middle. Look, all it needed was a tap-in. It doesn't get it though, and he goes out for a goal kick. Isaac Walker there, got past Lemon, puts a brilliant cross in. You can't ask for a better cross than that. Brandon Holdsworth, their leading scorer, should be getting on the end of it. He doesn't. Steels get a let off. Back now with Townsend. There's a goal from a local game. Rotherham United are 2-0 up on Cheltenham. Johnson Clark-Harris has scored his second of the game. I suppose it's very good. He's doing so well. Very good striker at that level. Head away, and then Owen will clear it out, but it's just going to go back to Moss. Then Dorman wins it, but then heavy touch and cleared away from him. Tinker will head it back looking for Dorman, but again it's Patterson who intercepts and heads it away. Turner wins it, header into the midfield. It goes. Slocum tries to get it to Costello, and Costello on the second attempt gets it, but then gives it to Tinker, then goes to Dorman, who looks to control, loses the ball, then wins it back and gets a free kick. Good chance now for Stocksbridge to get the ball forward from the free kick. The set pieces haven't been brilliant yet, and it's going to be a short one and clever play, but then the clever play is not so clever because the linesman flag foils it offside with James Morris's run on the left wing. Not being a thriller here yet. Maybe as we get towards the end of this first half. 34 minutes gone. And we just have now Moss on the ball. As long as the Consett fans are making some noise now in the terrace to my left. He's pretty happy about things, even though it's still 0-0. Throwing for Stocksbridge at the moment. Tinker, the ball in his hands. Throws it downfield, looking for Morris. Tries to chase it down, but it's been adjudged to have come off his arm, and it'll be a free kick to the away side. One of those that was towards the top of his arm, so. And it does invite that ridiculous football conversation. When does your arm begin? Which is only something that you can actually say and have a genuine argument about in football. A chance for Consett to put the ball into the box. They've been aiming everything at Mark Costello so far. He goes big, high, lofted ball, and once again it was aimed at Costello, but Eagledon Rice High set it away. Back though to Walker, who loses that to Grezlak, but then Grezlak loses out, and then no foul given from Grezlak on Slocum. So comes the ball back, but blocked by Eagledon, and Dorman will look to turn this into a counter-attack, but he loses the ball. Back it goes now to Smith, who's on his own halfway line. Sends it out to Allison on the right wing, who doesn't get the best control of it, and Deakin will get the ball off him. Lays it off to Grezlak, who's got quite a lot of space, but he's going to have Walker in his back. Lays pass off brilliantly to Dorman left, but Dorman is offside. And Dorman doesn't look happy with the linesman, and Ian Richards doesn't look happy with someone. I don't know if it was the linesman or Dorman. A bit of both, I think. A really nice pass from Grezlak that was wasted on that one. And I think that's going to be the frustration. Carlton Town are down to 10 men in their away trip to Ashington. Oliver Clark is going to have the longest coach ride home. We just have a bit of a stoppage here. The referee's making sure the free kick's been taken in the right spot. And Sheffield are looking like they might be picking up the win today. They're 2-0 up on Heaton Stannington. Cameron Bedford has scored. It was still the bottom of the table though. The ball goes long and then cleared out, and then out for another throw in. Stocksbridge just not using possession wisely at the moment. Throw balls with Patterson. Throws it down the edge and then knocked on looking for Allison, but then Owen will clear it away, and Morris wanted the free kick, not being given, and that pass ball being into by Lemon. Can Lemon let Grezlak go? It's a good pass looking for Grezlak. Grezlak advances, puts it in the middle. Can Morris get the end? He doesn't, and it falls to Moss. It's a big chance. Morris just needs to stretch and get something on it. Great counter-attack, all started by Jordan Lemon's pass looking for Grezlak. Grezlak with a great run, he puts it beautifully into the middle. I thought he was going to take it himself for a while. He's got a good shot on himself. But Morris just can't stretch far enough to get to it, and it remains 0-0. Deakin wins the ball, but then tumbles over on his own momentum. Now Turner will break on the left-hand side. He's got some space and plenty of bodies to aim at in the box, but he'll drop deep and give it back to Deakin. Deakin will then find Tinker, who the first touch tries to get beyond his man, does get beyond his man, lays it back to Grezlak. Grezlak looks at the edge of the box, and then it's cleared, blocked, and then cleared again the second time. Stocksbridge trying to be a bit too cute with it at that point. Someone just needed to have a go. And now it's Holdorf with the counter-attack for Consett. Are they going to make Stocksbridge pay for those last two chances missed? Looking for Allison, but Deakin wins it well. Back down to Townsend, who launches it away, and a diving header from Consett blocked it going any further forward. It was Calvin Smith with the diving header, and it's out for a throw to Stocksbridge. Carlton Town are down to 10 men, but a minute later have equalised. Lawrence Gorman, the scorer. That's logical, isn't it? Tinker launches it downfield. Costello can only be behind him before cleared away. Not trying to stop trying to win it. It's just a bit of a mess in the middle at the moment. Allison trying to win, but it's deflected out to Owen. Owen knocks it over the top. I think Dorman's offside if he does anything with this. And this is going to end up going out for a Consett throw. And it's going to be a substitute here. And Tommy Marshall will be heading off. Obviously that knock he's got early is a bit too early, but we will see an earlier than expected debut for Silas Valladolid Collins. Comes from that double winning team with Parkgate last year where they won both the NCL Division 1 and the NCL Cup. We probably didn't expect to make his debut this early on, but Marshall, he got knocked early, he had to get some treatment for Phillips, and that has all now seemed to have ended his game. Let's see what Valladolid Collins can do in a steel shirt. Played alongside Jack Haslam last year at Parkgate. So will come with good recommendations from the man who now, if you look on his Instagram, just seems to run around Australia topless. I suppose good for him in the end of the day. Ball thrown out into the middle, Stocksbridge win it. Laid off to Valladolid Collins, but it's just intercepted and makes it to him. Good work from Curl on that occasion. Turner just quick to block and Valladolid Collins to chase it down, but out for a throw-in. So, back now on the left-hand side with Curl. Launch forward, headed back by Turner, and then sliced up into the air. Stockbridge get the ball back. Closing in on the end of the first half. 41 minutes gone. Back now with Lemon for this throw-in. Short Valladolid Collins, his first touches, gives it back to Lemon, but he loses it. And now there's a counter-attack on ball, not long. Owen will read it well, back to Townsend, who will send it forward, a skipping stone of a pass forward. Grezlak wins the ball back, gets it to Collins, who first touch not great, won now by College, who will send it forward to Costello and back into the middle, and then back now to Costello and beyond Valladolid Collins, now to Lemon, who will send it forward, bounces beyond Curl, and then back to the keeper who takes a touch and then will be harassed by Morris, and Moss can only send it out of play. Ashington are back ahead against 10-man Carlton. Michael Ndweni, the scorer. Right now in Lemonu, pushing forward, look for Collins, but he didn't gamble on Valladolid Collins, and be read by College, and Valladolid Collins will press him well, and it goes out for a throw-in. Right-hand side with Lemon. Goes it short now to Dorman, back to Lemon, tries to find Dorman blocked, another throw in near identical, quickly taken to Dorman, moving on to his left, he's going to put a cross into the far post, Tinker gets the header but it's offside. Tinker has now two big opportunities, that one was saved though as well, and well, the offside flag would have denied him anyway. He has had an offside goal denied before. That was early on in his career. God, the amount of taunting he could have avoided if the line would have kept his flag down. And it was actually onside that one, I guess. Sliced forward by Moss. His kicking's let him down a bit today, Moss. As eventually it goes to Smith, who tries to get it to Alice on the right side, just bounces beyond him, throwing to Stocksbridge. Into defence now to Owen. Takes control of it and carry it for a bit. He's not really got any options. Gives it short and then lost by Turner. And then Morrison gets it back to Turner. Then to left to Tinker. Tinker carrying it forward. Continues forward. He gets a little trip on him and he goes down, and it is going to be a free kick on the left-hand side for Stocksbridge. So back haven't. Mark Costello with a foul, who got a foul that I thought would have been a booking, and that time is still getting away with it for now. We'll see how that one progresses. Consett with a fairly high line from this free kick. Just wonder if... See, you wonder if you had Tommy Marshall, you could think you might be able to nick one with a curling run, like a neo post run. How high that line is. Here comes a lofted ball towards that far post. Costello heads it away. Goes back to Grezlak, who puts it onto Turner. Turner, right-footed shot, almost dips in. Harry Moss palms it over. It's a corner kick for Stocksbridge. We have 1 minute at a time here. Turner almost with a heroic goal. But an opportunity from this corner, which haven't really done too much just yet. Fourth corner of the game. Looking for that far post again, headed away by Costello. Turner's going to win it on that left-hand side. He's trying to turn round Allison here. And then it's going to be bundled between the two, but the referee has adjudged that to be a goal kick. So back he'll go now for the goalkeeper. Harry also will have to look to improve his kicking in the second half. Back with Moss now waiting for this goal kick to be taken. I would suspect we might get the end of the first half soon. And here we are. So it's the end of the first half. It's 0-0 here. We've had some big chances. Stocksbridge's biggest chance fell to Jack Tinker of all people. He killed his shot just wide, whereas Consett had a big opportunity when Isaac Walker put a brilliant ball across the 6-yard area that no one was able to tap in. But for now, it remains goalless. We'll see you in 50 minutes to see if that changes. And here we go. So back to the goalkeeper. It's throw in now. Thrown to Turner. Then back to Tinker, who will knock it forward. Marshall tries to flick it on, and Grezlak trying to chase onto it, but it's cleared away. Preston's clearance was deflected. Turner got it forward to Morris, then back to Deacon, then to Turner, who's looking for Grezlak. Grezlak was offside. Curtis Turner just not quite thinking there, but Morris is going to rescue it and keep it in, so this attack is still going for Stocksbridge. Playing back, looking for Tinker. Tinker, first touch, takes it to the left, drills across in, falls to Morris, pushed it away by the defence. It's Mason Warren with a crucial last-ditch tackle to avoid against Bournemouth. Jen Steiger Larson, the scorer. Big throw into the box. Owen heads away to the edge of the area. Grezlak clears, it's blocked by Burrows, goes back into the box. Owen heads it, and Aitam collects in the box. Back it goes to Cross, trims the cross in. Rawson goes to the head away. Here comes a volley from Swales, and it's blocked before it can reach the goal. Good play from Belper. Big throw into the box, headed on across the 6-yard area, and that was dangerous, but easily we are doing that. Hello to Suoko saying, come on Stocky, give me a reason to drink and celebrate tonight. I know you don't need a reason. As the ball goes forward, looking for Morris. Bounce over his head. Marshall gets a touch, and he knocks it long over to try and get past Evans. He has to hold off of it. Gets it on the left-hand side. Marshall still on the ball. Moves it back to Deacon. Then moves it to Turner. Urged to shoot. Does shoot. Near post save by Preston. And then it's a poor clearance by Evans, and it's going to go out for a corner kick. And Bradford Park Avenue are now 1-0 upon Sherwood Colliery. The goodest man, Jack Goodman, has scored. Well, that's what I look for Marshall, but well cleared by Belper. King can't keep it in. Swales keeps it in though, and it's not forward. Looking for Crofts, who good control for Eagledon's able to tackle him. Then back to Crofts, gets it under control again on that right hand side, and then Deacon's trying to tackle him. Eagledon as well, chips it forward, goes to Morris, who moves into the box on the left hand side. Can he get his finish right? Yes, he does! The Steelers lead through James Morris. It's a beautiful finish. It's a beautiful finish from James Morris after a lovely lob ball from Paul Iggulden. He curls it beyond Kieran Preston. He's got no chance. Morris found the bottom corner. It's 1-0 to the Steels against Belper Town. Going to chase it, but Broadhead has that well covered. And he's going to get it out. Ball not forward, and it's Iggulden who clears it away, but then not back, and it's going to go to Atem here on the left-hand side. Finds Keenan coming forward with it. And then he will get it to the left here, back to Swales. He's on the left wing at the moment, and Keenan knocks it forward. Goes over Iggulden's head. Oh, he has to clear. Into the area goes to Atem. It's lofted and over the bar. Not the best clearance. That on the right. Not looking for Rawson. Iggulden will read it and clear it away. Greshlock trying to fight for it, but King's the first. Chest it right to Swales, who's been forced backwards and trying to turn Greshlock inside out a few times, but Greshlock is not giving up on him, and he's forced him backwards, and that could be a poor pass to let Marshall in, but Broadhead's read it well, and it might just stay in as well. Swales ends up looking out actually for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Quickly taken, finds Morris, he's got O'Connor in the middle, instead lays it off for Marshall, takes a shot, and it's wide. It was nice to see that again for us there. So Townsend will send that one forward. He's looking for Greshlock. Bit of wrestling between him and King, and it bounced over their heads before knocks long, and there it goes to O'Connor. O'Connor on the left-hand side. He needs to just find Marshall. O'Connor, good footwork, takes the shot himself, and we were saying on Tuesday night that Stocksbridge weren't greedy enough at times. They were trying to create the perfect goal to flick it with a little back of his foot, but that doesn't work out, and it's with Keenan now. Oh, and then battling the ball is Charles, he's won it. Giving it back to Greshlock, who charges down the right-hand side. Greshlock now looking for switching. Look for Dolman. Bounces, Dolman takes the volley. It's there! Jack Dolman puts the Steels 2 goals ahead within moments of the restart.
What did I do? Jack Dolman.
Jack Dolman. A sigh of relief. Ball forward, awkward bounce. Morris heads it away. Dolman will look to turn roads. Tries to take it on the outside of him. Knocks it beyond him. Goes to Morris. Needs someone in the middle. Morris, he's going to turn it onto his right. Drills it in the middle. Takes a deflection. Awkward still in the 6-yard area. Appeals for a penalty and not given because there was a collision in the box. And now it's Rawson trying to hold on to the ball. Back into the middle. Owen tracking his man. He's been pulled way out of position, Owen. Needs to get back into it, really. As Whitehead switches it over to Keenan on the left-hand side, it was Greshlock wanted the penalty in the opposite boxes. Charles has done it well, goes to Marshall, who's got a bit of space to go into. Evades the slide tackle of Whitehead. Marshall lays it off to Greshlock. Greshlock moves in. Can Greshlock finish it? Great save. Balls in the middle. Marshall shoots. He scores! It's 3-0! Tommy Marshall with the goal. The Steels have made it free on the counter-attack. Tommy Marshall scores. What an effort. What a performance this is turned out to be from Stocksbridge. Ball crossed in, and it's headed away by Owen. It's going to go to the edge of the area. Greshlock to it first, and this could be a counter-attack. It goes to Marshall. Deakin is an option. He's looking for Deakin a bit too far forward. Preston will clear that away. Goes all the way through, and it might go through to Rawson. Does go through to Rawson. Brilliant save, Townsend. Rawson collects it again on the edge of the area. More men back. Rawson takes a shot, another block. Rawson tries to get in the middle, but then cleared away, and that's the big cheer. And head away from him, then goes to Rawson. And then Charles are trying to win it on that right-hand side. And it will be Belper on the left-hand side. It's Keith August on the left, and then ball into the middle. Touched on there, but cleared away. And then falls to Charlesworth. Takes the touch. He's looking for Dolman. Dolman just flicks it over the top of the defender. Can Dolman get on to the next one? He does. He's been forced out wide. He's got Marshall as help. Dolman take the shot. There's nothing on it really though, and Preston able to ball back in, and here it comes. Left-footed ball. Big high ball into the middle. Headed up to the left. Volley is completely miscued from Belper. And he's lucky, man, because I can't tell who he is from here. Challenging at the top of the table this year. Deakin putting the ball in the middle. Head away before it goes to Owen. Might fall on the right-hand side. Morris loses track in the air. He's trying to fight for it again. Goes to the edge here. O'Connor hits it. Drilled low. Bounce in the area. Another shot goes just wide. I think it was Jack Tinker with the shot that went just wide. Here comes the free kick looking for the far post, headed into the 6-yard area before it's cleared away. And finally, full time has come. Don't let the shenanigans at the end distract. This has been a...
Keep with your legs! Confident.
Oh, yeah.
With that Good ball, that Lace. Confidence, buddy. Confidence, buds. Well done. Good on, Lace. Good on, Crystal. Buds. Great goal, that. 10 points on it, him. Great strike.
We're just watching the game. We'll do it. Where's the effort?
Hello and welcome back for the second half here of Stocksbridge Park Seals versus Consett AFC. It's 0-0 here. I'm your commentator Adam Allcroft for the next 45 minutes plus whatever added time we get. It's 0-0, so we've had some big chances in the first half, none taken. And Stocksbridge have just got the game underway. We're in the yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks, going from right to left. While Consett are in the all red kit, going from left to right. Turn heads it forward, then Presley tries to knock on, but knocked away from him, and then cleared away. Owen will chase it down and then takes the touch, and before we'll go through the teams for you in a second. Well, Tinker pass forward blocks, we'll just go through them now. Stocksbridge, there was a change in the first half, we'll tell you about that in a second. Ben Townsend's in goal, then Jordan Lemon, Jack Tinker, Curtis Turner, Elliot Owen, Paul Iggledon, as the ball almost falls favourably to Dolman, but doesn't. Paul Iggledon, Danny Deacon, Oliver Grezlak, James Morris, Tommy Marshall, and no, Tommy Marshall's gone off, he's been replaced by Silas Valladolid Collins and Jack Dolman. The remaining bench is Elliot Murray, Ash Butterworth, Dan Hernandez and Miguel Valsao. And it's Valladolid Collins on the ball now. Down the right he goes, puts the cross-come shot that actually dipped a bit and looked a bit closer than I think we thought it was at first, but would have been a hell of a way to introduce himself to the Bracken Moor fans. But that is the Stocksbridge team. So the Consett team, it's Harry Moss in goal, then Jordan Patterson, Dominic Curl, Mark Costello, Liam College, Charlie Exley, David Allison, Matthew Slocum, Brandon Holdsworth, Calvin Smith and Isaac Walker. It's a three-man bench for Consett of Will Shaw, Elliot Claydon and Jack Kagan. So they've got the at the moment. Long ball before we have a goal in the normal Premier League to tell you about the next time we have a break in play, as that comes from the football stadium. Stocksbridge just lose the ball. Valladolid Collins pass just been a bit too cute for its own sake. And the ball goes forward, and then Lemon wins it back into the middle to Iggledon, then back to Lemon, sends it long, looking for that run of Morris. And it's not a great one. Morris is going to get through that. And then his next touch just lets him down, just allows Exley to tackle him. Cleared out, only down to Turner. Turner will lay it off now to Tinker on this left-hand side. Across here to Deakin. Deakin back to Turner. Forward, not a good pass from Turner, and that will be intercepted and cleared away. But only back now to Eagledon. Jason Miller on the bench does not look happy for Consett. They look for Dolman. And no offside flag up. I thought it should have been going up. So, but Allison now clears away, but only back to Deakin. Back to Deakin. Knocks it over the top. Dolman's not there for it. Patterson will test and control it. Back facing his own goal and clears it away. Tinker will get his foot in with Allison battling, and it goes out, and it will be Stocksbridge's throw. Tinker takes it quickly, finds Dolman, juggles it for a bit, trying to keep hold of the ball. Allison's tackle goes, and this time it will be Consett's ball. I think he got it wrong both ways that way. He should have given the last one to Consett and then that one to Stocksbridge. We'll say it early, but it's fine. Sheffield FC are 3-0 up on Heaton Stannington. Josh Ayres the scorer. Very good scoreline for them so far. Ball goes forward, not forward, looking for Dolman. Heavy touch goes out of play. It will be a throw-in. To Consett, that is. Newcastle United are 2-0 upon Leicester. Bruno Guimaraes has scored, and Barnsley have equalised against Exeter. Koichi Nokali, the scorer. And Sheffield Wednesday are 2-1 up on Oxford United. Jamal Lowe has scored. And now Newcastle are 3-0 up on Leicester. Alexander Isak, the scorer. And by the way, in all that, we've had a load of play, the ball's gone back and it's a throw-in in an identical position to when I was telling you the score lines. Ball is thrown forward, then back to Patterson, who knocks it long. Back to Owen, who clears it out to Grezlak, gives it just to Allison, but then back to Calvin Smith, who misplaced it. Turner lost a high bouncer for Dolman to battle for. Dolman won it, but he's back to goal at the moment, and then knocked away from out for a throw. It will be a Stocksbridge throw, which I think Dolman got a bit lucky with again. Liverpool have equalised against Fulham. Cody Gakpo, the scorer. As Tinker gets it back to Deakin. Deakin up forward to Grezlak, takes the touch and got under some pressure. Tries to put it into the middle, but that is intercepted and cleared. Could be a counter-attack, but Eagledon reads it well. Heads it over to Owen, who lays it off for Grezlak. Grezlak will move it over to the left, not forward, but cleared away. Tinker weren't aware of it. Grezlak has it back to Turner. Turner over to Lemon. Lemon will move into the centre. And then looks for the pass out to Valadola Collins, who gets the ball, faces up with his fullback, puts it on the outside, puts a cross in, dangerous, but headed away. And then onto the left it goes. Lemon putting pressure on to try and keep it there, and it's worked. And Stocksbridge headed back, ball into the middle, head away again. Back to Deakin, who will head it back into the box. Head towards the edge of the area to Tinker, who gets it under control, under immediate pressure, but holds on the ball, turns, gets it on his left, takes a shot, not far off! He is determined, Tinker, today. That is the third time we've seen him have an effort on goal. That one was dipping in the perfect way. It ends up going just wide. Rotherham United are 3-0 up on Northampton. Andre Green, the former Al, has scored, and former Slovan Bratislava player. Because now more English players than ever are going abroad to try, different types of football, which is good. Ball goes forward, headed away though, and out for a throw into Consett. 51 minutes gone in this game, 0-0 still. Consett clear it upfield, headed down to Deakin, tries to knock it forward, that's blocked. Back to Lemon, whose volley just goes on the left. Tinker will have to chase this down, heads it away from Allison and then gets it on the second touch and then hauled down by Allison. And surely we'll get Consett's first booking of the game here.
Come on, ref.
And referee is whistling for Allison to come over. He took his time doing it, and that. If I know Ian Johnston well, that's going to annoy him even more.
Flipping joking.
And David Allison is not getting up in the book, and I'm getting surprised that Ian Johnston, who is normally a stickler, is letting Consett off on quite a few things. North Ferriby are 1-0 up on Dunstan. Danny East has scored. Heaton Stannington have got one back in Sheffield FC. Robbie Spencer's made it 3-1 now. And Garforth are 3-0 up away at Ossett. Sam Barker, the scorer. Ball going forward here. Head away by Costello. Grayslap will head towards the right, cheeky little header to Lemon, puts the cross in. Morris tests it down, turns, scuffs a shot. Back to Grayslap, can take a shot, well saved. Still in the area, cleared away back to Grayslap outside the area. Back to Turner, who'll switch it out to the right. With Lemon now. Back it goes, now to Turner, who's going to put a ball in. No one there for it, claimed by Moss. Stocksbridge having the chances, but they're not taking them. To Costello. And back into defence. They continue to go forward with it. And not long left with a poor one that goes right out of play for a throw-in. With that throw-in. Big launch throwing down. Morris will head it on. Goes to Grayslap. That's a really well worked throw-in. Laid into the middle, and that's just where it's missed out on a run. I think Deakin was the man who was meant to be running onto that. But with Moss. He takes his time for to College, who sends it long over the top of everyone. Oh, yeah. Higgledon will have to get onto that. Sends it forward. Kept in, but then not kept in. Throwing to Consett. So the big worry is that Stocksbridge have just not taken opportunities when they've had the chance to. Allison flicks onto Holder. Look for Allison again, but Tinker will get the touch and tucked away. Looking for a forward, but Dolman loses it though, and ends up it's going to be Stocksbridge's ball. I suspect if we are going to see another substitute soon, it will probably be Jack Dolman. Ball back now for Owen. Right ball footed, looking for Dolman. He's offside though. And that's going to start that one. Ian Richards disagreeing with that decision. Though he's waving his hands in the air like that would be suitable for a pantomime at this time of year. Because Jordan Patterson is having a bit of an argument with the referee.
Hold on, referee, we're all here!
So Jordan Patterson, this is a bit of a, that's a calamitous one from the referee. The referee's told Jordan Patterson put the ball back on line with linesman. Jordan Patterson walks off and then Charlie Exley just takes a free kick from there. Ian Johnson just got absolutely done by Consett there. Turner knocks on the top, it's a bit of an overhit one though. But Vidal has the pace to be able to try and get it, but Moss runs out and claims it in his hands. Barnsley now head against Exeter. Keeler Dunn, the scorer for the Tykes. I was also saying, Bayern Munich are actually 2-1 down at the moment to Mainz. Though Leroy Sané just scored. So maybe that won't be for much longer. A long headway into the field and back with Consett on that left hand side. The joy of the dark with gold numbers on red shirts. It's Christmassy, but doesn't really work for commentary as Consett have earned a corner on that left hand side. So you put a bit of tinsel around their shirts, it would work, wouldn't it? Consett, the red t-shirt team. Consett here with the corner on this left hand side. Curled in, looks at that near post. Owen heads it away. He's going to go to the far left hand side. Morris is the one chasing to keep it in, and he does do so, and then knocks it off Costello for a throw. Clever play from James Morris, and keeps possession with the Steelers. 56 minutes gone. Downfield, headed on by Morris. Grayslap drills it to the right. Sold Lemon short. It's back to Holder who takes the shot. It's right to Townsend who spills it and then picks it up. And that could, there was quite a few errors on that one. as it looks like Dan Hernandez is preparing to come on. Who's looking? I think Dan Hernandez is one of the trackers on. When did we get them? Pass goes to Dolman on the left. Back to Tinker, who knocks it over the top. Morris will chase it, but it will just bounce for Moss, who claims. There is a goal at the Kassam Stadium where Jedi Gassama has scored for Sheffield Wednesday. They are 3-1 up. As Consett break in the middle, and then Tinker loses out in the 50-50, goes to Allison. Allison plays it back into the middle. Take shot, great save Townsend, and it was poor defending from Stocksbridge. He just got a free kick on the edge of the box to steal as well, and Allison will make his way into the book this time. But Stocksbridge fell asleep at the back, and maybe Consett just trying a bit too much to create the ideal opportunity. Played a bit too much, and then Townsend able to make the save with his trailing foot. Newcastle United having a very good day. Been quite rude to Van Nistelrooy, really, as they're now 4-0 up. Jacob Murphy has scored again. You are actually quite pleased with that one. You are. As a long ball forward is kept in by Dortmund. Morris fights for it, but it will just bounce out of play for the Consett throw. Throw it forward, head away by Tinker, but only back to Costello, who sends it long. Gonna bounce a bit awkwardly, and Owen doesn't get a clean header, but he gets it onto his feet and pass it forward for Turner, but he loses out on the 50-50. It's now with Walker. Walker turns, he's going to try and get into the box, takes a shot, blares it over, but the Steels are just gifting Consett opportunities at this point. Shouting orders, it's not happy. 59 minutes gone in this game, it's 0-0 still. Now with Townsend, who then just sends it right out to play for a throw-in.
Nobody else can pass it, so you might as well, keeper might as well join in.
No, it's all gone a bit bad at the moment. Back to Costello, who's knocked it forward, but it's a poor one, and Townsend will claim it. And you know, this time Stockbridge can keep the ball for more than 5 seconds. Looks like Ash Buttoff is going to be coming on soon as well. Ball going long, looking for Morris. Head away from window, and back to Allison, and now Consett back on the ball. Drilled forward, blocked by Deacon, but he loses it. Drilled forward by Consett, and then not a clean clearance by Eagledon, but it stopped it going forward to Holdsworth. Now to Turner, who gets it out to Dolman, who tried to beat his man well in by passing Stocksbridge throw. Sheffield FC are now 4-1 up on Heaton Stannington. Cameron Bedford has scored again. The ball goes forward, and it's an awkward header that actually worked out for Consett, but the ball knocked forward, no one there for it. Exley will try and he's trying to force a foul in as it dribbles out of play, and then he'll knock it off his man and get the goal kick. Newton Aycliffe, interestingly, also down to 10 men. Dean Thexton has been sent off. Go to Dan Hernandez, did get all ready to come off, but then now he's got the bib on. So maybe just a change, and maybe just the last 5 minutes has told Ian Richards, no, something different is needed. Than Dan Hernandez, and maybe that difference is going to be Ash Butterworth.
Can I ring you back, mate, because I'm working at football.
Good tackle in front field, and Deacon wins it, trying to turn his man, but loses it. But Stockbridge get a bit of a let off a shirt pull, giving them a free kick. Sheffield FC now 5-1 up on Heaton Stannington. Josh Ayres has scored his second. Kick just on that semicircle. plenty of people up for it. James Morris and Elliot Owen need a big target, so he's going to try and get it in the box. Going to send it long, it is going to try and get in the box. Owen's going to be peeling off that left-hand side, heads it back into the middle, head away for it, get to. Owen just misses the block, and that allows Costello to get it right back, and there could be a counter-attack here if it's the right pass, and that is the right pass. Finds Holdsworth, he bears down on goal, goes on to the left-hand side, going on the outside, trying to play in the middle. Lemon gets the tackle in. I think he knocked it off Holdsworth, but it will be a goal kick. I'm pretty sure Lemon kicked it off Holdsworth there, but looks like we are going to see Alf Butterworth very soon, but it won't be on the corner, I don't think. I think Oliver Grayslack is going to be heading off, it seems. But not just yet. Corner kick to deal with first. I will say Jordan Lemon did protest too much, and if he's not protesting, the referee's probably correct. Here comes the corner, drilling into the 6-yard area. It's a good header, it bounces before it's cleared off the line. Stocksbridge get it away now. Deakin knocks it over the top and then knocks in. It's going to be a chance. It's Valladolid Collins on the right. Has he got the pace? He's on the right wing. He's got no one in the middle. He's took it on the outside. He hasn't got any options in the middle. He's got them now, but there's defenders back as well. He took the wrong option, Valladolid Collins, to go wide. I think it's just a natural one. Both players are tumbling, and then the Consett player goes down, and that gives a free kick. And there's going to be two substitutes here for Stocksbridge. Dan Hernandez and Ash Butterworth are coming on. Jack Dolman and Oliver Grayslack are coming on.
Oliver Grayslack is 14, Ash Butterworth. And replacing number 11, Jack Dolman, is 16, Dan Hernandez.
Dan Hernandez offers as much pace as Dolman, actually maybe a bit less pace than Dolman, but he offers a bit more physicality in that forward line, which might work as Dolman is just, you know, he's a good player, but he's just not had a good day at the office. And Butterworth will also offer more physicality. You can tell the Steels are trying to move a bit into bruiser mode for the last part of this match. 25 minutes left. Added times, ball bounces, go back to Owen who clears it forward, hit away, but back to Lemon who will send it high into the air. And Morris after staring to the floodlights, who tries to send it away from him, goes to Owen who to juggle the ball a bit, but comes through with it, and then sends a great ball for Hernandez, but then just, I think he took a bit of a skip off the pitch and then goes off. And Elliot Owen is much better on the ball than you ever think he would be as a non-league 6'4" defender. You think, oh, he's going to be a certain type. He's much better than that than you think. As we've seen a few times, the turn heads away to Butterworth, who gets it over to Hernandez, the two substitutes linking up, trying to get beyond his man, though it didn't work out, and Costello will send it over to the left wing. Isaac Walker on the ball now, face Lemon. He's had good success against Lemon. Gets it forward, but it's a loose passing, cleared away, and then returned back, and then it smacks off the face of the Consett man, who could end up working as a good pass as it came off his nose, and I suppose he'll look a bit like Rudolph now, will Calvin Smith. The ball knocked forward, and it goes back to Townsend. I think Calvin Smith is the name of the brand when it's in Benidorm. As the ball's not long. Head up into the air, and Valladolid will get a touch on and try to get beyond his man now, but he's going to be covered by Curl. Curl's been forced back, but try not to foul him as it gives it back to the central defender College, and Stocksbridge has done a good job keeping him penned in and forcing him to go long as they just have done. And Eagleton's read it well, heads it forward, looking for Hernandez. Hernandez just almost turned his man, just the physicality of that battle which he'd won just slowed him down and meant Costello could sweep up. And now it is with Smith, who comes forward, trying to lead pass off. It's a great pass to Walker, but then Owen with a good tackle. And Deakin will look to turn out to Butterworth on the right hand side. Sends it long, but not a great ball. Intercepted. Butterworth almost into back, misses the tackle, and the ball goes forward. Eagleton with a crucial sliding tackle back on the right hand side. Not long, but then blocked, and Stocksbridge is not getting their passes linking up. Back to Costello now. And here comes College forward, and Deakin will meet him to it, looking for Allison, and that pass is poor as well. It's not a high quality game of football this at the moment. Liam Jarvie has put Newton Eccles 3-1 up. That's at them, it's like them being down to 10 men. And there's a Stocksbridge at another ball pass, which lets it go to the opposite side of pitch and out for a throw in. Just to say that, I've just noticed Bayern Munich was losing 2-1 to Mainz. I know it's nothing to do with this, but that's actually the scoreline's interesting. Ball goes for a block by Stocksbridge, but then completely lost track of it, and they take it quickly, but headed away by Stocksbridge. Goes to Turner, who sends it forward. I think the crowd getting a bit sick of this long ball at the moment. Is this long ball not working? As it goes, Turner wins it. Tries to have control, and he keeps hold of it. Now to Valladolid Collins on the right, and he's only got about 3 men on it. He just gives it back to Higgledon, who then he will long ball it forward, looking for Morris, and he loses it there as it's back with Kerr. But then it might be one here, and it just then ricochets unfavourably for the Steels. Butter's gone into fight for it, and it goes out to play, and it will actually be a Stocksbridge throw. Stocksbridge with a chance to hit that ball up the field. So back with Lemon. Drills are throwing down, that's blocked and almost returns to Lemon. Smith intercepts and then sends it down the field. Owen heads it away, but Costello intercepts the header, and this could be Consett's attack. Good pass looking for Allison. He just has to go a bit further wide than he'd have wanted to. Tinker is going one-on-one now with Allison as Allison puts it into the middle. And then an unfortunate touch from the Consett player. Well, unfortunate for Consett as Costello then gets the ball off Turner, back to Allison on the right, lays it back to Costello, puts it in the middle, and Townsend claims it at the near post. It's just not going for either team at the moment. Townsend will roll it in front of him and send it well forward. Deacon trying to win the header, but he's one at shorter men on the pitch, and he then does actually win it. Gets through to Morris, who has good control. He's tried to pass looking for Valladolid Collins, but Curl reads it and clears it out. A throw in a good position for Stocksbridge. It's been a bit more of a frustrating game over the last few minutes. Tries to turn it back to Lemon and doesn't do so, and it's a throw in because it's just rough play like that all day at the moment, and it has been letting Stocksbridge down. So throw in here from Curl on forward, Buttock wins then a forward, and then Deacon's pass was blocked, but he's got it back to Tinker.
Have a look.
That's to Hernandez, who looks to turn, gets tripped, and it will be free kick right in the middle of the park. The middle of the half anyway. And the Steel fans trying to urge their team on. As stands over it. One of those where it's in the middle, so it's really actually quite awkward to put a ball into the box that you'd like, but maybe the Steelers have something planned. Here comes Turner. Feints the original time, but then goes on the second time. He's taking a shot, and wasn't too far off. The keeper definitely didn't see it coming. So we're going to see Consett's first sub of the game. It's Will Shaw who scored the winner against the Steels at Consett last season. And David Alcroft is heading on. I say that, it was, he did score against Stocksbridge with his bottom. Luke Cobb cleared it, it came off Will Shaw, and the wind was that bad that day, it looped over Townsend and into the back of the net. Going to carry the ball away. Deakin, looks Fernandez, but beyond him, and then Consett clear it back to Costello, but he can't get control. It goes out for a Stocksbridge throw in. Tinker with the throw in. Anyway, Tinker drilled it forward. It took a few pinballs around, but Deakin then knocks it forward. College clears away. Costello heads it on. He's won every header today, Costello. Tinker's getting his shirt pulled as he wins the ball, and back to Owen, who sends it forward. Header away before Morris can get to it, and then back to Owen, who puts his foot on it and carries it forward to Tinker. First time pass to Fernandez.
Well in.
To Morris, and there will be a free kick to Stocksbridge after the advantage. The foul here did not happen. Some goals to tell you about. North Ferriby had gone 2-0 against Dunstan through Tom Corner, but then David Robinson pegged them back, and Sherwood are now 3-1 upon Liverpool. Mason Lee scored. Later, Deakin, who's then going to put the ball into the box. High lofted one. Keeper tries to claim it. He drops the ball initially, but then lands on it. And it's just the luck's not falling for Stocksbridge today, because in another day that falls to Ash Butterworth, who was waiting. When you see that, you think, it's going to be that day. There was a bit of that day up at Consett. They scored in the 89th minute with a penalty, and then Jack Tinker got sent off for stamping on someone. Ball goes forward now onto that right-hand side to Turner, escapes from his man, and then not long. Morris will try to get onto it, but Curl is the first time it clears away. Stocksbridge throw in. 73 minutes gone in this game. Not long for the Steels. Well, 17 minutes for the Steels to try and get a winner and prevent it. Chesterfield are 2-0 up on Carlisle. Will Grigg is on fire, and their defence is terrified. To think that chant is 10 years old now. And I think it's 2016, so 8 years old now. It's a relic that lives. As Butterworth had won the ball, but then lost it. Consett again, looking to switch it out, and if his pass works, it's going to be a good one, and it does work. Goes to Shaw. Shaw now is into the box on the right-hand side, takes the shot, blocked, and then it falls to Turner. And he's going to send a long pass forward. It's a poor one, it just gives the ball away. What could have been a good position for Stocksbridge, and it's Slocum. Looks forward in the 1-2, gets it back, and he's going to drive forward it. Onto the left-hand side it goes, and Stocksbridge having to get all their men back to defend. The block is just almost falls. Butterworth reads it and tackles, and then Stocksbridge clear away, but only back to Consett it goes. Now to Costello, who will drill a shot. Took a deflection, and it's going to be a corner. Could have left that one and been a goal kick, but Consett get an opportunity out of nothing. 5th corner of the game for... Well, 6th corner of the game for Consett. Just notice Ashley Fletcher has scored for Blackpool. Curly one looking for that far post. Townsend gets it on the second attempt. If he can find Hernandez quickly, he might have a chance here, but he doesn't look that way. And it doesn't happen as Jason Miller, the Consett coach, would make being spotted by the ref, and on might get in trouble for coming on. And that's a late challenge there from, I think it's Brandon Holdsworth. Or Real Shaw, one or two. And I can't tell because dark gold numbers on dark red shirts is not a good combo. So it is Brandon Holdsworth, I think. Thank you. So number 11, Isaac Walker, who's just got a booking for that and well deserved. It's well deserved booking that. So back with Townsend. Now if the free kick is going to send this long. A phrase we've said quite a bit today. And there it goes, looking for Morris, who comes off his back and just isn't aware enough to get onto it as Costello pass their way out of trouble. Sitting on the left-hand side, Lemon can't get that touch onto it, and now it's Walker, who's been really good on that left-hand side today for Consett. Moving in on the left-hand side, into the box, looking to get it on his right, taking a shot on the right, and it's blocked by his own man. And cleared away. It's actually Charlie Exley who got the booking, by the way. And then Consett are going to win that ball high up again with that sliding tackle, and then blocked and out for Consett throw. 77 minutes gone. 0-0. It's Consett on the attack at the moment. Here comes the ball into the middle, but Townsend will claim it. I wonder how long.
Come on, Dan, shout for it, Dan.
I wonder if we'll see the very quick and nifty Miguel Vausal soon. Certainly would stretch this Consett defence. But who would you take off? Would it be? James Morris hasn't really done much there, but he is a big target to aim at. He's not going to be forced to do his own balls. It's Turner tends the ball forward. Look, Fernandez wins it, lays it off for Tinker. Tinker pass forward to Morris. Morris lays another. It's a cute little pass, but no one was there for it. But Consett are forced to clear it out for a throw-in on the line of the box. Tinker will go up to take this throw-in. Chance to make yourself here as we approach the last 10 minutes. Front throw-in and back to Tinker. That's Fernandez who turns and he's gone into his own corner flag here. Back to Tinker who loses the ball, but then Fernandez wins it back here. Look at Tinker. Tinker did not know that was going to happen. Out for a goal, kick it goes. I think you maybe just seen a bit of roughness of a team that's not played in 2 weeks. So back with Stocksbridge are going to try and trigger a high press here, but then the long ball, after seeing all the free forwards decide to trigger it, it's a change and Harry Moss will now go long with it. And there he goes, looking for Costello. Owen wins the header, forward to Butterworth, comes off his back and then knocked forward by Smith. Russell Evan who heads it back to Townsend. Grizzly Borough are 2-0 up on Bishop Auckland. Sam Topless has scored, and Carlton at 10 men have equalised through that mysterious of all goal scorers, unknown. Better than an Agatha Christie murder mystery, that, working out who scored. As Morris sends it towards the right and kept in by Valladolid Collins, and he's got some pace on him, and Butterworth just doesn't have the touch and cleared away. There's a back for it. Iggulden misses his kick and then thankfully gets that next tackle in, but then a loose pass from Lemon is going to let Consett come onto them, and then thankfully Deakin has won it back. They just put it in place and he's going to have the man on him and just about gets the ball away, but then he gives it back to Consett. Butterworth wanted the free kick. He's up on his feet now though, and back over to right hand side, and Patson knocks it long. Tinker will have to judge it as Shaw putting pressure on, and Tinker will allow it to go out for the goal kick. At Anfield, Fulham are back ahead, and it is Fabio Carvalho, who's the former Liverpool player, who scored. I think it's called that Carvalho. Either that or it's someone different entirely, and I've got it wrong.
Oh, no.
But it's but at the very least, it's someone called Carvalho. Oh, Brentford, isn't he? He's gone to now. As Consett slip a pass through, but Owen gets a key tackle in, and it's out for a corner. At the very least, Liverpool are down 2-1. Martin's not having a good day here next to him. Corner kick now. For Consett, Steels need to defend. Another whip corner in, headed at the 6-yard area. Both teams are appealing for it, but it's going to be a goal kick, and that is like to one of the Consett players having a good old yell at the lino. So it's going to be back now for Townsend in this goal kick. 81 minutes gone, still 0-0 here.
Keep going, Dan, keep going.
Townsend drills it forward. It's going to be Turner trying to win the header, but he doesn't do so. But then Lemon slices the clearance before Owen's able to just head it back to Townsend. do this all over again. Townsend on the ball. Drilling it, looking for Hernandez. Hernandez tries to come off the back of Patterson, and it will be a Stocksbridge throw. And Morris trying to get it a bit few yards further. It's not going to work. I think Tinker's a few yards forward than where it went.
He's got a yellow shirt on.
Tinker hasn't got an option. He's going to drill, look for Morris, intercepted, but back to Deakin. Forward looking for Morris, he's got a man all around him. Touches it back to Deakin, who hasn't got much of an option, and then he's blocked on his run. Hernandez tried to get the clearance. Nothing's given as a Consett man goes down under an Ingledon push. Owen trips out looking for Hernandez. Hernandez gets the header, but then slips, and it goes out for a goal kick. Just Stocksbridge just not able to get anything going in attack at the moment. It is getting a bit more and more frustrating. It's very different from the side that beat Belper 3-0 2 weeks ago. Long ball forward from Moss. Headed on by Costello. Tinker will just head that back to Townsend. Townsend has to sprint to it though, and he does claim it though. He gets a little bit of a push from the Consett attacker. I think that's all Oldsworth there yet. Townsend, not a great ball forward, and he goes right out of play. Sails over the head of Dan Hernandez. Patterson will launch it forward, and it's headed away, but then battle for it, and Lemon clears it away. Morris can't win that ball forward, and then Costello chests it around and then knocked over the top, but no one there for it, so it's back with Townsend. He takes his time with Townsend, and now we'll send it forward again. Looking for Morris, who misses his header. Hernandez gets something onto it. Valladolid Collins is trying to cause a problem in the defence as they try to clear it. Plays it out, but only to Deakin. That's all Valladolid Collins worked at. Knocks it over the top, looking for Hernandez. Bounces awkwardly behind him. That's the pitch letting him down on that one. And then Owen heads it away, but out of play for a Consett focused. Tinker slips. I think the pitch has let both teams down on a few occasions today. Obviously, that had to do with a lot over the last couple of weeks. Including Storm Barra and then a reserve game immediately after with Storm Barra. Reserves winning 5 million to Denny May in that game. See if we can try and get the reserve scoreline for you while Consett have a throw in here. Throw as well from Consett as they look to try and get a late winner as they did in the reverse fixture over at Bellevue. Going to be headed away, back onto that right hand side though. Left footed ball into the middle, headed away, going towards that edge of the area. Still Consett on the ball, get it to that right side. With on that right, and they're going to get beyond there and then put the ball into the box, cleared away. Goes back to College. He's going to carry it forward, and then it being won on the left hand side, but then just that chance of counter being put out by Costello, and then Morris back defending wins it, lays it off for Butterworth. Butterworth with a short pass to Turner. Turner lays it off to Deakin. Hernandez needs to get on side, but then the pass was blocked anyway, so it won't matter. But Tinker wins the ball high. Gets past one tackle, lays it off to Hernandez. Tinker's just been completely took out here on that side. He's still down. Hernandez is on the ball. Tries to put the ball in the middle, blocked, and Tinker's still down as the ball bounces over him. Tinker's cut down as Consett were looking at that side, but then Stocksbridge trying to get the ball back, but then it's been well won by Curl, and counter-attack is going. Just worth mentioning, Will Shaw is on the right, completely unmarked because Tinker is down injured on this left-hand side. So if this ends up being a ball, but it's deflected, falls to Shaw, the unmarked Shaw, who's looking for the shot. Shaw takes a shot, blocked on the line. And then Stocksbridge trying to get away. Tinker's still down, but then here comes the attack. A long-range shot, just wide from Consett. No stoppage return control down, which has caused Stocksbridge to be angry. But what I've noticed is that the man who almost scored there, Will Shaw, unmarked, is Tinker's man. And that is where a lot of anger will have come from, especially because that was a foul. I mean, so the referee's not, I don't think the referee saw a thing of that, so I don't think we're going to see any afters to do with it.
Have you got a clue what it was?
I don't know what's happening here, because Pete Goldshaw's on the pitch, which is always a concerning sign, along with Liv Phillips, and I've just seen Laura Taylor, our welfare officer. She's ran down as well, who's obviously not just a welfare officer, she works as a physio in the NHS, so when things look quite bad and seriously, she does tend to try and have attention. There's a lot of anger at the moment. So a lot of concern right now for Jack Tinker, who's had a great game today, Jack Tinker. Come so close to scoring on a couple of occasions. But right now we've got a few people beating on. And there's a lot of concern scenes. He missed it. It was a complete clattering between the two players. I was very surprised when Hernandez pass was cut out that we didn't get it called back for a free kick. Andy Rings also ran. These are really concerning scenes here at the moment, just because of seeing the coaching staff on is the concern. Even Ben Townsend's come up. I think it's been Liam College, I think, was the man who committed the foul on Tinker that was not given as a foul. That's caused this. It's just the fact that Consett almost scored from that injury they've caused. I think that could have caused a real problem in the crowd at the very least. So, even I think I've just noticed actually one of the Consett coaching staff was also over there just checking on Jack Tinker, because just to say Consett are not a dirty side, they're not one of these that will try and kill you and then laugh at you and try and get you sent off for dying on the floor. They're not that sort of side, there are a lot of good people there. It's really, so it's these concerning scenes, and as Liverpool have equalised against Fulham through Diego Jota, and Sheffield United are 2-0 upon Plymouth. A Kiefer Moore penalty has won the game they've played. That will put them back on the top of the championship, with Leeds United losing earlier today. 1-0 to Preston North End.
Brilliant. Leeds and Liverpool lose today.
Fulham have equalised against Liverpool, mate. Was it a draw?
Did they draw?
Oh, there was a last equaliser from Leeds United, sorry. And Liverpool have had an equaliser. Jack Tinker is back to his feet, which is brilliant news to see. I think he's just going to check on by Pete, by Andy Ring as well, and actually one of the Consett coaching staff, who's we know helping, so thank you to him. Is Tinker going to try and continue, because he's up on his feet? Getting it.
Well done, Jack.
Off, I don't know. Miguel Valsau is looking like he might be able to. You'd expect it to be like Elliot Murray coming on if we were going to see this. But Jack Tinker is moving all right, so I think we're going to see him come back on. Which is incredible considering what we thought. We thought there was a incredible serious injury, but he's an hard man, Tinks. Looks like a 10-year-old, like, but he is hard, really. Let's Consett win the ball back. Stocksbridge down to 10 men at the moment. And Consett on the attack, down that left-hand side at the moment. Trying to drill it, curled just over the bar and then over. Will be a corner kick though, took a deflection. And Stocksbridge wanting Tinker to get back on the pitch to defend this set piece. And Tinker will be allowed back on to defend this set piece. We are in stoppage time now, by the way. We haven't been given how much stoppage time. I imagine a fair bit of it.
Watch it.
Could be a near one here. They had a break-in man for a short corner, but into the 6-yard area. Towering header goes wide. Goal kick given. So we'll be back now for Townsend for this goal kick. Full time at Chesham Stadium. Sheffield Wednesday have got the 3 points as they are so near the playoffs now. So Sheffield Wednesday now just 5 points off 6th place. One ball forward from Townsend. The ball to Valladolid Collins, who heads it on, but he only gives it back now to Smith. Consett with the attack here, and Tinker's first action will be just to allow this to go across him and then out for a goal kick. He gets tripped up by the Consett man who's going back as well. And now it's with Townsend. We don't know how much added time there is, even though we are in the 93rd minute. Ball is forward, Costello goes behind, then headed forward, back Tinker who knocks it forward. And then it's just been returned, and Tinker now knocks it long. Valladolid Collins takes it down well. Needs a bit of help though. We'll have it with Butterworth, who gives it down to Lemon. Lemon knocks it long, looking for Morris, but headed away and then knocked on and back to Lemon, who puts it down. Forward it goes and loose and then cleared away. Iggleton heads it away into the middle to Deacon, out to Owen, who then sends it out to Hernandez. Now can he turn? His touch wasn't great, and that did allow Shaw to come in on him. Hernandez is back defending, he wants that ball back, and then he does manage to get forced mistake, and he's got it back now, but then he's going to lose it again in a minute. Manages to keep it, then sends a diagonal, but is to curl, not a poor one though, and Turner's going to lead on to this, and then he's tripped, and it will be a free kick, and that could be a yellow card as well for stopping a potential attack.
You're a disgrace, referee.
So it's going to be a free kick. No guard given. He's been... Consett's fine committee will be quite happy because they've got away with a few today. Here comes Townsend. He will have a free kick. Slips as he takes it, and Consett knock it forward, but then Lemon wins it, gets it out to the right to Valladolid Collins. He wins the ball, and Valladolid Collins going one on with his man, going on the outside, putting the ball in, it took a deflection before it's cleared, and then blocked again, still in this box but cleared away. Lemon's won it, awkward thing, he pushed over, it's another free kick to Stocksbridge. 95 minutes have gone, we don't know how much added time we've got.
The referee doesn't know.
It all happened, we crossed the 90-minute mark when we had Tinker down, and I think he's forgot about added time. Deacon with a free kick. That's Owen just getting a bit of a telling off for the pushing and shoving on the edge of the area. Here comes Deacon. Putting the free kick into the box. Falls, comes off, I think it came Owen's arm that. Nothing given though. Cleared away, headed back in towards the area. No one's there for it. But then it's cleared up into the air by Consett. They've actually put themselves under some pressure here. The Stocksbridge have the ball back and then knocked over the top. It's still in, high into the air. Stocks control it on the right hand side. Cross going in, it's blocked. It's a corner kick steal. There is a chance for late drama here. Only man back is Danny Deacon. John and Lemon are in to defend. Kurt Turner on the edge of the area. Everyone else is in the box. Here comes the corner into the 6-yard area. Headers on target! On the line! He's out for another corner. It looked like it was just dipping into the bottom corner, but he managed to just get something onto it, the defender, and stop it going in. Another corner. Here it goes, similar to the last. Headed away at the near post. And that will be it. It will be 0-0 here at Brackenmore. It's not for the lack of chances. Both teams had their opportunities. Both teams will spend their time in the dressing room ruining those opportunities, because both teams, I think, will see this as 2 points lost rather than a point gained. Jack Tinker had some big chances. So did Brandon Holdsworth. He really should have had the biggest chance of the game in that second half when Townsend made a brilliant save. In the end, though, it will be 0-0 here at Brackenmore. We will see you on Wednesday night away at Heaton Stannington for that big journey up to Newcastle. Thank you very much to everyone who's been listening. We hope you enjoyed the commentary. I've been Adam Allcroft. I wish you good night. And I suppose it's the time of year where I say Merry Christmas as well. Thank you very much.
Well done, Adam.